Let's get... Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a light arrow. Come on, dude. I guess light arrows don't work so good. Hey, welcome back everybody. The Accidental Survivor here. And we're back with another episode of No One Survived. If I can survive getting off this roof. Alright, so we are back at our base from our last little trip. I went ahead and cleared my bags out. We've got this running again. The power had run out, but I mean, it was night. It was getting dark, so the solar panel stopped working. So I put some more fuel into here just to keep this one charged up. We melted down some more copper so we can take those back out. And we also broke down those 2 sledgehammers that we had, and that gave us 8 pieces of steel. Now, in order to finish this is the electric furnace. We need 15 wires and 9 components. And I want to see what we can do with what we've got, with the resources we've gathered so far. Let me see what we can build today. So let's see, 15 wire, and let's just take all of these, and let's take all of those, and that should be enough to actually finish that electric furnace because we already have everything else into it. Okay, come on, dude. Electric furnace is done. Now, main interface, power, connect to the battery table, and now from here we can craft our steel ingots with different materials here. We just need 3 iron and 1 aluminum, and we can make steel now. So that's awesome. And we've already got over here, we got silver, aluminum, copper, iron. Yeah, we already got stuff into there. What we really need to be looking at now is what we can craft. Oops. Technology-wise. You know, what we can do next. So we got the solar panel. I wouldn't mind getting the turbine, or the, the wind turbine, but I don't know that we have that blueprint yet. We probably do. But let's see. We want to be able to get down here to make ammo. So the next thing we need to make is weapons. We need weapons crafting level 3 and a steel ingot. So let me see if we got weapons crafting. We're almost to level 3. So we're not there yet. So what I'm going to do is take like 10 sticks. And we'll go over here and make like 10 spears. Oops, let me get these in there. There's 9. Alright, there's 9 really quick. Let me see how many of these I can pull out of here. Oh, we got them all. And I put them right into here. There we go. Those are all taken care of. And now our skill for weapons crafting is almost to level 3. We'll fix that in a second, but the first thing I need to do is I want to go wash. I realized my stinkiness is kind of high. Yeah, we're at 47 for that, so we'll go ahead and wash really quick. And like I said, I want to get my weapon skill up. I want to learn how to make more stuff so we can get better equipped. And then eventually turn the hordes back on. It's still freaking dark. Alright, we are clean. Let's get a drink of water. I see we're getting a little bit low on that. I'm only going to take 1 drink really quick right here. And I want to drink up those ciders and stuff first so they don't spoil. But at least we got that out of the way. It's still a little dark. I can't see if there's any mushrooms here, but we really don't need the mushrooms right now. I said the food that we brought back, I was able to cook some of it. Matter of fact, that's at 20 and 30. Let's eat one of these. All right, that helps. Now, I've already cleared the vehicle out, or at least the car, and we may still have stuff in the big truck, but the back of this one has been cleared all the way out. Here, it looks like we've still got stuff to sell. I got a couple bags worth of... Hold on, I think that's the arrows. Those are the arrows. These are all cleared out. What's in this one? Damn. Another grenade. Okay, we're going to hold off on putting those out. Let's just put you back down at the bottom. Now, I do notice we still have these guns here, And I think we took the Gatling gun out. Let me take those guns. The sword, I'll kind of hold on to that. Let's get that toolbox out. That's empty. We'll leave it like that. Yeah, we got to figure out a place for all these guns. But I want to build more on this base so we can fit more in here, too. And I've been putting all my extra guns and stuff in here, and I don't think we got any room for that. Those are the bags. That's where the Gatling gun is. Dude, let's see if we can get a little bit of space in here. I'm sure we can fit one or two more items. It's just going to be tough to squeeze it in. What we need to do is get this freaking gun out, and then we can get... Oh, we can't get that out. You know, let me take this one out. That's almost broke. Let's get that instead, and now I can do this. All right, let me rotate this one, get you there, and we should be able to get another one into here. Damn it, we still can't do it. Wonder if I clear this out. Nope. This. There we go. I knew I'd be able to squeeze them all in there if I just tried hard enough. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. And we got... Oh, okay. I'm missing one spot. You know what? We can fit this right here. We can fit this here. We can fit this here. Slide you down a little bit. Now we got room. And that's... None of that stuff goes back up there. We just have that one gun, which we can squeeze into here. Maybe. I'm sure we could if we moved all this out of the way. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got that stuff figured out. And we're out of toolboxes. I got one toolbox left. Let's get all the electric wire and the regular wire. Or the electric components and the regular wire. These are all electric components. I just need to break them down. Let's see here. If I take that in my hands, we can dismantle one just to test it out. And we got electric part. All right, let's put that back. Let's do this one, too. Oh, I don't know we were going to get plastic out of that. That's kind of cool. I didn't expect that. I mean, I know the flashlights are made out of plastic and stuff, but I didn't think I was going to get them from breaking that down. Let me turn those lights off, too. Killing our batteries over here. All right, how is this looking? I mean, it's still charging. Like I said, we got this running, and we'll let that go for a little bit. We got our electric furnace. This is ready to go if we wanted to make more stuff. But now we need to learn... Where's that stuff here? There's 8 more sticks. Let's get 9 more spears going. That's torch. All right, there's 9 more. Let's get all these into the recycler. Get rid of them. Too bad I couldn't recycle them back into sticks and then make spears again. All right, those are all gone. What are we looking at now for our skill? Wrong one. We are almost there. Let me take 5 more. And that should do it. Let's take all these. That was all. That was 5. Let me see how that affected my skill level. I always do the wrong one. All right, we're level 3 weapons crafting. So now if we get a steel ingot, let's take... Oh, I left them in here. Oh, we got 3. But now I can learn how to craft this. So now that we have that out of the way, we can also now learn how to make... We need weapon crafting level 4. But this is how we're going to make our bullets. And we want to learn that. And here is the metal bow. Now, I didn't realize also that I can make a wooden bow, which is better than what I've already got. Wooden recurve bow. We only need weapon crafting level 2 and 3 sticks. We got to learn how to make this first. We need an iron ingot. I can't believe I never did all of these skill tree branches. But, you know, there's a lot. There's a lot to learn. And I was concentrating on certain things. But now we'll go ahead and work on this one. Let's get that wooden bow. We need 3 sticks. What am I going over there? We can do it right here. And what are these? Iron arrows. We need an iron ingot. There we go. Now, to make one of those bows... Wooden recurve bow. Oh, we need 2 fur. Dude. I don't want to waste that fur because I'm going to need that for other projects. And that I can't craft fur. I got to go hunt it down. So, instead of doing that, let's see if we can continue working on the metal bow. That's what I really want. Where the heck was that? Where's that sword? Here it is. We want the metal bow. We need the metal bow blueprint. Weapons crafting 5. All right, we're going to be busy. Let's make a whole bunch more spears. All right, that should do it. We've been here for a while. We used up a lot of our sticks to make a whole bunch of spears. And but they go by pretty quick. So now that those are all done, let's go check out our skill. All right, we got weapons crafting to level 5. Now I can craft the metal bow, or learn how to make the metal bow. So we will go ahead and do that. Metal bow. Oh, I need the blueprint. I hope I got the metal bow. I'm pretty sure I do. I always end up finding that early on, and I can never make it. I don't think I've ever made a metal bow. It's got to be right here. Metal bow. All right, let's try to learn that one now. Metal bow. All right, and what is this? Steel arrows. We need a steel ingot. Oh, look at all these arrows we can make. We can make the scent decoy. Not that I'm going to make explosive arrows with a blueprint for that and a steel ingot. Or learn how to make it. So metal bow. That is one of the things I wanted. I want to get rid of those crappy primitive bows that we've been using, like the whole series. And I don't know why I went to that table. And is it this one? It's probably at the machining table. I'm just going to look. Yeah, it's not here. It's probably here. There it is. No, that's the wooden recurve. Metal bow. See, we need 2 fur for that. All right, 2 steel ingots. I'm pretty sure we have that. Yep, we got the steel ingots. We need... What else do we need for that? All right, we needed 4 plastics, 2 fur, 2 rubber. 4 plastics, 2 fur, and 2 rubber. I think we only have 2 fur. All right, here's our 2 rubber. We need 4 plastics. There's 3. And 4. We need 2 fur. And I think, like I said, I think we just brought back fur. We got 5. All right, let's try to save those. These are a critical resource. Every time I kill one of those dogs, I always skin them because that's one of the places I get the furs from. I can get them from other animals too, but I mean, those things are dangerous to hunt. So now that we got all the material, let's get it inside. I was like, why is it not working? Let's just get it all over there. And then let's see. Bow. Metal bow. There we go. We're going to get us finally a metal bow. That's going to be so awesome. How is this looking? It's probably almost out, but that's fine. 330. We're still getting power. You know, from the solar panels as well. This is still burning. It's pretty much out. Okay, our thirst is a little bit low. We're going to have to make some water. I drank water again. I didn't mean to. Damn it. I wanted to get one of those other drinks. Actually, hold on. Is it still working? Oh, it's going to take a while. Ooh. But you know what? It's working. Yeah, there it goes. All right, while that's crafting there, what does it take to make those arrows? And where do I make them out? I'm just curious. So we can make iron arrows. Stone arrows is what I had been making. Those are weak. But I need to stick in an iron ingot for every iron freaking arrow. Oh, the bow's ready. Okay, let's take that. Dude, that is awesome. I don't want to give up any of my guns, though. I wish I could put more slots or, like, put this in my inventory, but number it like a different, you know, so I can, I don't know. I'm thinking of other games and how they do the mechanics. Let's swap this one for the metal bow. Dude, that's awesome. Now, what kind of arrows do we have for this? Now, I kind of want to go test it out, even though we're supposed to be doing some building today. I mean, look at all these arrows I got. Lightning arrows, lightning, explosive, lightning, decoy. Here's some steel arrows. Let's take 3 of those. Fire arrow, lightning arrow. A lot of lightning arrows. Let's just take them. They don't do a lot of damage. I don't think. I think they're mainly to light the... I mean, they will kill a dude, though. I've seen them do that. Let's get that extra ammo out. And we got an extra grenade. I'm going to get that out, too. We don't need to carry all. We got 2 right there, and we got 1 in our inventory. We got 2 Molotovs on us. All right, so we got our... We'll keep the gun on us. Let's move that down. It's going to make a little bit of room. Let's get you there. We'll get you there and put you there. All right. Okay, so I also want to get out. Where was I putting that zombie toxin? It's probably in medical. Let me take that out of here. That actually shouldn't be in here. I'm going to put that with the zombie parts. And what do we have in this chest? Oh, we got an empty one right there. All right, so we got a metal bow. We've got arrows for it, so that's awesome. That's one of the things I really wanted to... Come on, dude. I really wanted to make. And let me see what else. I want to make this ammo, too, but we need... we have the weapons crafting level 4, so we need a copper ingot and the bullet production technology. Let's go work on our blueprints. Bullet production technology. There's oil extractor, sewing machine, refrigerator, no. Chemical lab, scent decoy. I'm pretty sure I have the bullet production technology. Here we go, right there. And we need a copper ingot. Now, some of these skills, I didn't realize that you need, some of them, you need multiple blueprints to learn it. But I think that's only for the refrigerator. At least that's what I was told. So let me see. Here's some of the other mechanical or other stuff that we want to build eventually. And here, the refrigerator. The freezer. You need 2 blueprints. So in order to make the refrigerator, I need a refrigerator blueprint. Then I need to find an additional 2 more refrigerator blueprints to make the freezer. So that's what it is. I think that was also the only one that required multiples. But I didn't realize that I would need 2 different refrigerator blueprints for these 2. I thought it was just for that. Maybe that there was a freezer blueprint. You know, I mean, that's how it kind of seemed to me. So I'm going to save my blueprints from now on, I think. I like to make the greenhouse, too. I don't know if we have... I think we got the blueprint for that one as well. So let's see. We just picked up the one for... What the hell am I doing? The bullet production technology. So let's go back to that one. We needed a copper ingot. So we got a bunch of that stuff. We'll just take a stack of 5. And let's learn bullet production technology. And we also want to learn how to make shotgun shells. And we need a cartridge case for that. Oh, we need a cartridge case to learn it. So now that we know how to make cartridge cases, we gotta learn how to make that too. So those are right here, and for that we need a copper and aluminum. So if I put those there, let's make 1. Look at that, we're already making ammo. All right, and we get 5 for each one that we do, and that allowed me to. That 5 cartridges will let me make 5 shells. So, but with that one now, I can now learn how to make shotgun shells. And we can learn how to make 5.56. Let's see if we can make all of these. 7.62. 9 mil. That's 4 and 44. We used our 5. Yeah, we used the cartridge cases to learn how to make those. And now to make 12 gauge... we need gunpowder and a cartridge case. And gunpowder is learned and made, I think, on one of these. Maybe. Maybe we got to learn how to make gunpowder. Maybe it's on here. Dude, I don't remember. It's one of these things here makes gunpowder. Here it is. No, that's cement. Let me see if we need to learn how to make gunpowder. I don't know that we do, but maybe. I don't remember, honestly. So there's plastics. Okay, it's not there. I thought it was over here. Here it is, gunpowder. Yeah, we're not even close. We got to learn how to make the chemical lab first, and that takes 3 glass. Dude, I don't think I have any glass. Can I make 3? I can make 3. Let me try. Oh, I don't have it. I'm missing stones. Let's take a bunch. All right, let's try the glass. I already put the fire in. There we go. We'll make 3 glass, and that'll allow us to learn how to make... Where are you at, dude? That'll give us the technology, or then we'll learn how to make the chemical lab, and with the chemical lab, we can learn how to make alcohol, which we need 2 fermented alcohol, which we do not have, and then we can make gunpowder. And with the gunpowder, we'll be able to make our own ammo. And I don't think I've got any gunpowder, you know, that I found and I was just saving. Because I'm not even sure where I'd put that. Maybe with the ammo? It's not in there. That's all the cement and plastic. We also need to put down the blueprints. Let me do that while we're waiting on the glass. Because obviously we don't have any fermented alcohol for us to make that other stuff. And I think for that we need wheat and all the other stuff. But that said, I want to put down the blueprints for a cabin for the survivors. So let's learn how to do that or see if we can do that. That's technology. Skill. No. The hell? Here we go. Dude, I'm doing it wrong. I'm an idiot. I'm sitting here trying to figure out, like, why can't I find the menu where the blueprint is? I got to get my build hammer out. And that'll let me open up this. And I can now do outdoor. We need... Where is the... there's the NPC house. That would help. Medical center, recreation hall, botanical gardens, control center. This is what we need. Oh, crap. I think I got to build... Oh, no, I can put it down right here. It's so freaking big. It's hard to see. See, I can put it down like that, but I want to see where it's going to line up. Damn. So freaking big. Let's put it right here. So this is going to be our control center. Now, once we do this, once we put this in place, I think that allows us to get base attacks or something like that once I activate it. But I think I can switch those off as well. But with this now, we need this to get the other dudes. So here we're going to need a lot of stuff here. 10 advanced parts. That's not too bad. Actually, we could probably build this. So we need... One of the first things we need is cement. You know, that's why I've been collecting all that stuff, because I knew this would take a lot of it. So let's go ahead and get our... we need like 45 cement right off the bat. Look at all that. There we go. That should be enough for the cement, and we should have some left over that we can put back. But I want to get this built, and then eventually I want to go out and get a survivor. What the hell? Missing materials. Cement? What the heck? Dude, what are you doing? I got plastics. Dude, I'm a freaking idiot. I was like, why is this not going in? I took plastic. It's been one of those days. All right. That's the cement. Let's get all this back, and I got to line it up nice again. Damn it. Because that was all up here. You know what? We're going to do this. Let's take all the cement out. Let's take everything out. And then we'll do is put the cement or the plastics back, and that'll go up in the top. There we go. Now I got all the cement. My weight's at 77. We need 45, so let's do this. There's 15, 30, 45. The rest of this we can put back. And that'll get us below our weight so we can run. And we still got cement left over, so that's good. There we go. All 45 cement. We need 20 iron ingots. I don't think we have 20, but that shouldn't be too hard for us to build. We don't have the toolboxes. We're going to need to go out and find some more toolboxes. I think I can craft them as well. How's this looking? 90. That's almost out. Okay, we need 20 iron ingots. I got 5. So where's all our iron? We got 13 iron. 20 more iron there. Let's go split you off. Let's get another one in here. All right. Iron ingots. Let's do 9 more. But we got 2 of the glass. One more is about to be done. Let's go put in what we can for the iron ingots. And like I said, we only have that one toolbox. So we'll take that one too. Yeah, once I get this done, we can go out and get a survivor, and then we can come back here, give him a gun, and he can be our little guard in this area. All right, there's our 5 iron ingots and 1 toolbox. We need 30 bricks, which is something else we need to craft. I'm just glad we got the metal bow now. That's awesome. And I I can build a new one or I can repair this one, I believe. But I need to make repair kits or something like that. All right, so that's done. We needed, I can't remember what else we needed. We got, here's the glass. All right, we got our 3 glass. Let's see if we can learn that one skill. And that was the ammo stuff, I believe. No, it was that table. This one right here. So let's learn that. That's the chemical lab. And then here we need fermented alcohol. Now, for us to make fermented alcohol, I think we also need this right here, fermentation barrel. So we need 3 planks. So let's get 3 planks, and I think we have planks somewhere. No, we don't. Let's grab a couple logs. Make some planks right here. All right, we'll let that go. How is this looking? Okay, we got more iron here. Let me take these iron out. I got 9 more crafting, but I want to get some of this built. And I think we need an electrical wire. I'm just guessing, but I think we need electrical wire for that house. And we did not. No, we did. We needed 10. All right, so we have 12. We only need 8 more iron ingots. We have 9 crafting. And then we got all the electrical wire. We need 20 simple parts, 10 advanced parts. We can craft those as well. Let me see what it takes to craft a toolkit, because we need 4 more of those. All right, got those out. And I think we can make those here as well. Yeah, we can make these here. 2 copper, 2 iron, and 3 simple freaking parts. Dude, can I make it over here too? Maybe it's cheaper? Nope, same freaking thing. All right, well, we got another iron here. We got more iron being crafted. We got 4 bricks. We need to make more, and we need clay and stone. So let's get some more stone. There's 10 more stones. And let's see how many of these can we make. Ooh, we're short on clay. We make 6 more bricks. All right, we'll get those started. All right, let's go grab all the simple parts. We needed 10 advanced parts. We have 4. So let's take all of these and see if we can put all of these into... I'm stuck in the door. He got me wedged. And how long is that fog going to be here? Dude. Now, this is not lined up that good, but I don't care. There we go. Okay, so we got all the simple parts in here. We still need 8 iron ingots. We need 6 more advanced parts, 4 toolboxes, 30 bricks. We can have that done this episode. That's not that undoable. I'd prefer to go out and find those toolboxes since they're a pain in the butt to make. But that also would take like a whole friggin' episode just for me to look up some of those things. Man, it's still on that first freaking ingot there. Okay, so what else were we doing? Let me get a drink. I've got these over here. Like I said, I want to use these up. Here we go. We'll just drink this one. Now, I got these here. I don't want them to spoil, but they're still okay. These are starting to get a little weak. Let's drink another one. And let me eat this other food because my protein is low, and this does have 20 protein. All right, not bad. That's pretty good. This is still going. It's making us our bricks. We got 5 already. And let's dude, cut up the freaking stairs. Let me see. I want to get some more of the advanced parts going as well. And for that, we need 1 aluminum, copper, steel, iron. So we got aluminum, silver. We need more iron, which that's going to hurt us. We need steel. Is all my steel gone? Dude. Did I use up all my steel? I think I did. No, we got steel right there. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have it all. So let's make us 1 more advanced part. Okay. I don't know how many that's going to use, or how many resources I'll have left over when that's done. And I hated to use my iron ingots, but we can make more. Let's see here. Iron. Let's make 2 more. Okay, I do want to cook some of that food. Why is that fire still burning? That thing that's been going for a while. All right, we're going to use up some of these mushrooms. I want to use up that one. We'll use up this one. I want to cook this. And let's cook this one. But I'll need stuff to put it to burn. So let's where's my here. So let me take my charcoal. 239. All right, we'll get you cooking. We'll get you cooking. We're going to put the 2 mushrooms, and I got clean water. Let's take a dirty one. There we go. All right, these are done. That's going to be 30 protein, 10 carbs. 20 protein, 30 carbs. That's all good. Let's hold on to these. That's our dirty water. We'll get this one. And there's more carbs, fatigue. Yeah, okay, great. All right, that's what I wanted to do for that. Let's get that dirty water back out. We'll get this back out. We'll hold on to these. That's our food for now. Okay, we got 8 bricks. Let's go put those in place. But we're going to try to make a few toolkits if I can. I may take a quick trip. Let's do that. Let's do that instead. Let's get our bricks into here. I think if I go... Where were we? There's a field nearby. I'm sorry, this area right here. I think if I go over here, I can search for toolkits and some of that stuff. Some of that stuff I didn't take last time, so it could be laying around. I got my metal bow. We got our shotgun. This is uses 9 mil, which we don't have any more of. Let's do this. I'm going to take the car, I think. It's just faster and easier on the gas. So let me do this. Those are all our freaking guns. We got no room for this stuff. All right. This is what we got to do. Let's put you over here. We're going to take the shotgun, and we're going to take more of these arrows. Here's some armor piercing. More armor piercing. There's a fire arrow. I'll take some stone arrows, too. Might as well use those up. And then we're gonna go with what we have here and see if that's enough. I'm not trying to get crazy, and I don't want to fight like a whole freaking village. But if we run up here really quick, I may be able to find some toolboxes without having to craft them, because that's a lot of resources to make one of those. If I sneak in the back, maybe I won't have to fight like any of the special zombies. Hopefully there's no bandits over here either. Yeah, we're going to go like right here. Okay, let's get our bow. All right, we got our metal bow. We're going to try this out too. This should work pretty good. It does a lot of damage. I've been wanting one of these for the longest time. I remember one of my playthroughs, they started you. What the hell? They start you with a metal bow. Okay, there's dudes over there. And I had such fun with it, and I was like, man, that weapon is good. And I've always wanted to make more. Look at that. We already got a toolbox. And I was never able to find them. A motor. See, I left a lot of these toolboxes and stuff laying around. So that's one right there. That just saved us like 6 ingots. You know, a various material. I want to get inside and search some of these containers. There may be more. Maybe these guys stay dead since I killed them last time. Oh, crap. Never mind. Woo! Let's get outside. Oh, yeah. Dude, that's awesome. Is she dead? We got our arrow back. Oh, crap. All right, that's our right there. Give me your freaking skin. That's my my fur. Make sure ain't nobody else coming. There's one over there. All right, we got a fur and we got a couple arrows. Awesome. That bow works pretty good. See what I'm talking about? We took out those dudes, that exploding dude. We got one of our arrows back. Okay, I don't know what arrow I got, but We killed him already. 2 freaking arrows. Okay, we got our arrows back and we got teeth. And all right, that's empty. Now, the stuff in here may have not come back. Like I said, we've already looted this place recently. And a lot of this stuff is gone. But some stuff I left behind. Like those toolboxes. So that's what we're here for. All right, no containers. Crap. Nice. Let's see if I can get my arrows back. That's what's important. We got both of our arrows back. Okay. Nothing there. Damn, give me another toolbox. At least let me... There we go. I said, at least let me get 2, so I feel like I've gotten a lot, you know, because we needed 4, so there's 2 right there. You can't search that. All right. Did we search this one? There's 3. Dude, we need 1 more, and we got our 5 toolboxes. Oh, yes. All right, let's sneak out the front door again. Or not again, but... I just want to see who's all out here. Let's go this way. I don't think he saw me. We're not going to take the motor. That's super heavy. I just want the toolboxes. Okay, not there. Nope. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Just 1 more freaking toolbox, dude, and we'll be on our way. Can't search that. I love this metal bow. We're going to use this from now on. No more primitive bows. You know, no more crafting that stuff. Okay, I think that's everything. Now, we do have containers up top here, but I don't know if there are any toolboxes up here. I'll take a look really quick. And if there was, that'd be kind of cool, but I don't think there was any toolboxes. No. All right, now we do have, you know, I'm not ready to go back. I'm not ready to go back. We only have 3 of the toolboxes. We need 1 more. I'd rather not craft any of them and save my ingots for other projects. So let's go back this way. We're going to find another container. I just think I'm going to get, like, shot at by the NPCs. There's a big freaking zombie right there. Head all laid back. Crap, I don't want to fight all these dudes. Let's go back this way. Maybe there's another way around back. Yeah, let's go back. Let's go back to the vehicle. Let's drop this stuff off. I said I'm not ready to go back. I want to find 1 more toolbox. And I know there's here. I know they're here. All right, slow down. Let's do this. Drop you out. And we'll get the fur. That's awesome that we got fur. That's my stone axe. Let's get you back out. There's somebody right there. I think that's a zombie. Yeah, that's a zombie. I just didn't know if the NPCs were going to come like they normally do and start messing with me when I'm over here killing zombies. All right, let's go back over to that far hangar. See if we can poke our head in there. Maybe some stuff out on the outside. No, it's just a tractor. I think I already searched this. Oh, there's a freaking zombie right there. One arrow. Done. And we got it back. Nice. Got 2 arrows. We got 2 arrows back. I think we got a better chance of recovery, too, for these arrows. There's our toolbox. All right, we got all 4. But while we're here, might as well check these other ones. Maybe we'll find some more. Yep. Could always use some extra, I guess, now that we're building the bigger projects. But we got our... I'm glad I came over here instead of trying to sit there and craft all these. You know, I'm going to take 1 motor. I see another dog. Well, I want that dog. Come here, doggy. Oh, I want his fur. I want to search. I should have searched the other container first. Come on, dude. I'm not running over there to try to get your attention. Oh, crap. I got his attention. There we go. One arrow back. I got a pretty good chance of getting arrows. All right. What didn't... There's some stuff we didn't search. Okay, we searched that one. I think it's in here. I got distracted by that. Look at that freaking gas. Freaking 10 liters of... Or 10... Yeah, holy crap. I didn't expect that. We must have missed that from the last time. All right, let's go see if we can get that wolf. What's our weight? Looking at 49. We should have enough weight on us to get him. Already be able to carry him back. But he went wandering around this side of the building. Let's make sure ain't nobody else. Where the hell did that dog go? There he is. And now you're going to the other side? Come on, dude. Well, we got that one dude out of the way, so he won't be coming in behind me. Let's get... Oh, there he is. Oh, that's a light arrow. Come on, dude. No. I guess light arrows don't work so good. Come on. Come on. Dude, come on. These light arrows must not do any damage. Oh my gosh. Those light arrows are terrible. Knife required. No, I'm not trying to skin him. I guess I gotta get my knife out to get my arrows back. Oh my gosh, those light arrows are terrible. I'm not using those anymore. I got none of them back. That's fine. I got no problem getting none of those light arrows back. Okay, all we got left are the armor-piercing ones. Good. And we got some more fur. One more. Dude, what's my health looking like? Yeah, he did a little bit of damage to me. Probably tore up my freaking clothing items, too. A little bit of damage. All right, let's get the hell out of here. We got our toolkits. I wanted to get that wolf. Or that wolf. I want to get that dog's skin for the fur. And the zombies, for the most part, they've either been toned down since the first time I played this map, or because I killed them, I was here recently, they just haven't respawned. And that's possible, too. But, oh, hold on. Let's get that gas barrel in here. We can always use more in this car. There we go. Look at that. That's awesome. We found gas. Because the next time we take a trip, which is probably going to be next episode, we're going to take the big truck. What the hell? Oh, that's a zombie. Oh, look at these guys. All right, I'm just going to get away from you guys. I'm not trying to fight you. Yeah, the next time we take a trip, it's going to be with the big truck. And we're going to go a little bit further. We're probably going to go to the... Damn, why do I keep hitting stuff right there? Well, we're probably going to go to the big city. Something like that. All right, we got 5 toolboxes. Let's put them right in here. We got to get that other chest open. Now we got 3. All right. Let's grab you out. And what do we have all in here? Take that fur with us, too. And now this can be rotated into here as empty. Awesome. All right, we didn't have to craft any toolboxes. That's good. There we go. We got all 5. We just need the advanced parts and the bricks and the rest of the iron ingots, and we'll have this control center done. And the next episode, that's what we're going to do next episode. We're going to go back and get us a survivor. We're going to hit a bandit camp up. I don't know where all the ones that have the survivors are, but we're going to just go start hitting them up, and then we'll find out. And then we'll loot them. We'll loot them, take all their stuff from them. And all right, we got 2 fur. Let me get that stuff out. So we still got 2 fur left. That's good. And we got 5. Awesome. And where did I find? There we go. Let's get that out. We got electrical wire. So here's the motors. We had 1, so now we got 2. Well, that's good. And we got an extra toolbox. Let me get the wires out. Awesome. So let's see now what we got here. Okay, we got all the iron ingots that we need. How is this looking? We got 3 more advanced parts. Before we build any more advanced parts, and how many more bricks do we have? 2 more. We're going to need to get some more clay. And did I have any in here? We got 1. So we got 3 clay, and to make a brick we needed 4. So I don't think we have any more clay anywhere. We'll have to go out and mine some, which is not a problem. That stuff is like all over the place. First thing I want to get is the iron ingots, though. So we're not going to be able to finish this today, only because we need more of the clay. But we need 30 brick. Yeah, we need the bricks, and then we need 3 more advanced parts. So let me see. We should be able to make 1 more batch of advanced parts, and that will be all that we need. Then it's a matter of getting some clay. Let's see now. What do we need here to make another advanced part? Actually, all our freaking irons got... No, we got 1 right here. Can we make an advanced part? We can. All right. That'll give us all the advanced parts we need. We got an iron ingot right here. Still wasn't done crafting, I guess. All right, but what we need to go take a trip and go get some clay really quick. Clay and stone. And what we're going to do is we're going to take our little car that we just used, because we have a pickaxe in the back. So let's get you ready. It's got a little bit of damage to it, but I think it'll last. Can I swap these? No. Can I swap it with number 5? No. It's going to have to be one of these guns. So let's put you in here. Yeah. Hopefully I don't get no bandit attack, because my shotgun's put away in the truck. But this way we can zoom down here really quick. We got that extra gas. Look at all the stones. Dude, I want to grab all those too. I may do something like that offline. Crap. And I'm wondering if it's the boundary. Like when I pass through the boundary of my base, because it doesn't matter which direction I come from. When I get in a certain distance from my base, it sounds like I hit something. So I'm wondering if it's that the radius of protection around my base that keeps the bandits from spawning. I don't know. Just speculation, I guess. That's not. That's just rocks. All right, let's grab some of this clay. Nobody around. Okay. And let's grab some of this stuff to take back so we can make bricks. All right, we got a lot of stuff. I'd like to get some more stones, but I don't see any around here to chop up. My pickaxe is almost broke. Let me take this one. I'll take these sticks too. That's how we build up our stick collection as well. I want to take all of these. They're just laying here. I might as well pick them up. And it's next to our truck. Or car. Whatever. I can get that clay too, but I think we're good. So let's head back to my base. Let me see if I can find that spot where all those stones were. Here we go. I think this is it. We'll grab a few out of here if nothing else. There's 3. Thought I saw a bunch just laying around. Just 3? All right. I'm not going to waste any more time. That's a couple more stones. We need the stones to make the bricks as well. There's more clay right here. Like I said, the pickaxe is almost broke, so I don't think I'd even break through a single boulder before that thing broke and gave way. So we've got more at our base. Oh, where am I going? We just don't have any more in our vehicle right now. Let's park over here. Okay, now we're going to grab this bag out and just carry it because it's too heavy for me to put in my inventory and run. Get you inside. Let's get all the way up top. We're going to start these bricks going. Put you down right there. And, no, not pick it up. Here we go. All All right, we got all those out of there, which is surprising. All right, with all those stones now, and let's get some more clay. How many bricks can we make? All right, there's 9 right there. Let's get that started. We got some copper and some iron that we also brought back. And we'll get those smelted down as well. But this here, it's just going to run. It's going to take a while. But we've got all those done. And with the iron... No, not there like that, dude. I also do 9 iron ingots, or nuggets. And that'll get rid of one of those, or a couple of those. And then we'll try to do some more bricks. And we can do 9 more. So there's 18 bricks. That should be enough. Oh, wow. What the hell happened to the lights? I didn't realize it was that dark. And the rest of the stuff we got, the stones we have out, everything is out of this bag. We have a couple sticks. Let me get this thing lit as well. We actually need more lights in here. But we're not ready to work on that right now. I just want to get a little bit more light so I can come over to this stand and get those other sticks that we picked up back. Save those. We got our food. We got our water. We need to make water. Drink another bottle. Still looking good, but we don't want to leave that behind. So we're going to have to sit here and wait until we get all these bricks made. We also needed... Let me take that backpack. We're probably going to wrap the episode up right here. Like I said, next one we're going to go out and do some more looting. And we should... I want to go get a survivor. So I'd like to get this... Let me just rotate you. Come on, dude. There you go. So that's out. We got our gun here. Let me take that out so I don't forget about it. Because we're going to take the big truck, I think. But we're going to go out and get a survivor. And I need to see, other than the bricks that we're making, what else did we need? The advanced parts. We have those crafting, and we need 20 bricks, and we're making 18 of them right now. So we should be able to have this done. I'm going to finish building this offline so that when we start the next episode, we can go straight out or start heading out, you know, and get us a survivor. So that's what I'm going to do. But in the meantime, I'm going to wrap it up right here. What the hell? Oh, these are all the nuggets. Let's make some more iron. We'll split one off. We'll make, where's the iron? We got copper. Well, we don't really have any iron. Dude, well, that's why we're making that stuff. No, I'm not trying to take it out, dude. Let's make 9. There we go. This is the bricks and all that other stuff coming along. Yeah, we got more iron being crafted there. All right, but either way, we're going to wrap it up right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.